The Super Fitness Weight Loss Challenge is wrapping up soon. The challengers have been putting in some hard work over the past several months, and that work is really paying off. Challenge host Kelly Heidbreider is with us this afternoon to highlight some of the top challengers. Kelly, thank you for being here.
Sure, yeah.
So as we said, this wraps up next week. Tell us about these top challengers.
Well, since October, we have our kickoff. Everyone at home knows in October we kick it off. We have a couple hundred people that are in our weight loss challenge, and we have a competition every single month of the year. And by the time we get to this month, it's the top 5.
Yeah.
And we've been so excited to actually announce this top 5. So it's one of those things, it's definitely a marathon. It's not a sprint. We want you to take your time and this kind of thing because the weight loss challenge has been around for 18 years. This is its 18th season. So we know we're doing some things right.
Wow.
And with a partner like Super Fitness, really helping coach the members, and they don't have to be a member, but the challengers along, we hope that they leave with a good, healthy lifestyle change.
Yeah.
So is it okay if we kind of go through the top 5? Are you good with that?
Let's
okay,
do
good.
It. Let's do
so
it.
this is a big deal. I haven't even told my challengers yet. So we have a closed Facebook group that we talk with them, and I've told them, watch the 4 o'clock show because you're going to announce it now. So once we get to this point, we used to tell you actually who won first, second, and third place every single month, and we'd even give you their times and so forth. Yeah. Well, now that we're this close to the finale, which is next week, a week from today, we can't give you any numbers. They're all secret. They're right here. I can't share. Yep, you can peek, but yeah.
I'll look.
So, but what we'll do is tell you who they are.
Okay.
And I want everyone to remember alphabetical order.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
that's important.
Right.
So this is not related to numbers right
now. No, we can only tell you in alphabetical order. So the first person on the list her name is Danielle Shigola, and there she is. This is when she weighed in October. So she's going to be, all these people are going to be mortified because these are their
before pictures.
Before pictures, yeah. But she has been doing work so well. She's working out with her boyfriend, Michael Zethlo, and between the two of them, they've lost over 100 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, so Danielle is in the top 5. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's see, we have Robert Frederick.
Wow.
Robert Frederick, look at him. This is before, again. He has lost so much weight, and I can't wait to show you the after pictures. You'll see those next week. And he himself has lost, again, lots of weight. This guy, he was my challenge champion back in 2017.
Wow.
I know. He's the only guy in the competition ever in our history to be in the top 5 twice. Like
Good
this,
for
getting
Robert.
this far into it.
That's
2
awesome.
times. Yeah, pretty exciting. The next guy up, Ron Kegley. He's going to be so excited when he sees his name on this. He works so darn hard. Ron Kegley is inspiring to everyone. He comes to every challenge. He tries different workouts. He does yoga. He does things that most people won't do. He's kind of had a new lease on life.
I love that.
And you know what? He feels so good. And I think when you feel that good, you want to share it with others.
Yes.
And that's why it works.
Yeah.
That's why we're successful. All right, that's Ron. And again, he's in the top 3. Alphabetical order, right? Okay, yeah. Next, we have another girl in the top 5, Deb Navarre. I love her.
Wow, way to go, Deb.
You know, Deb is one of these people that kind of comes from just the back row. This is her first year in the challenge, and she's really never done anything athletic like this.
Wow.
And look at her, she's in the top 5.
I love that. You said she's never done anything athletic before, but look, she's put herself out there, and she's in the top 5.
Yeah, and her grandchildren are inspiring to her because she wants to ride around bikes with them and so forth and walk around the block, and she gets winded. Yeah. So she's like, you know what, she retired, she needed to do something else, and so here we are. She sees WTOL, she sees us on their commercials and says, I think I want to do this, and she stepped up. And I think that's the bravest part. We have one more guy I got to tell you about.
All right, see
one more guy in the top 5, of course, in alphabetical order. Bo Petaway. Okay, I met him at the beginning of the challenge last October. He walked up to me as we were doing the live shots, when we started kicking it all off. And I said, hi, Robert. He said, I just want you to know, my name is Bo. And I said, okay, you're going to be Bo. And we did a feature on him at our first challenge, which of course is at the Toledo Zoo. We're so happy to be at the zoo in the beginning. And Bo did such a good job. He just wants to inspire everyone. When you talk to the guy, he's got a joke for you. He has a smile for you. He's retired and totally inspiring. So I think that's the big message we hope to push on Super Fitness Weight Loss Challenge, is to be inspiring for others.
Yeah.
Our own Gina Lundquist here from WTOL.
Yeah.
She's been in my challenge for several years, and I've told this story before. She will run the challenge 3 or 4 times with a GoPro on her body.
Wow.
And then run it for time.
Oh.
You know,
She's so cool.
Yeah, she's
That's
fantastic.
awesome.
Plus, she's a power lifter.
Yep.
So for her, cardio is not her fun
No.
part, right? But we aren't into it to say you have to have the most cardio, you have to run the most miles, you have to lose the most weight. We're in it because we want to look at your goal. What's your goal? And Gina's goal is to lift the most weight. And you know
she's
how
rocking it.
successful she's been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are, congratulations to the top 5, obviously. This is all very inspiring. But something that's a big part of this is once the challenge wraps up, how important is it to maintain that work? And how do you maintain it?
Yeah, so great point. I mean, that's everyone's challenge right now,
Yeah.
right? I mean, when you listen to anybody at home, they're going to say, yeah, me. You're talking about me, right?
Yeah.
I've lost 10 or 15 pounds, and boy, it keeps creeping back. You can't go back to your old habits. So we teach good, healthy habits. We teach to do some meal prep. We teach to make sure you're exercising on a regular basis. And just because the challenge is over here in mid-May doesn't mean you stop.
Right.
We want you to stay friends with your people, your tribe over the summertime, and go for a walk out in the park or do something else. Get your kids involved so that this becomes the new you, the new normal. They all laugh because I tell them, I might show up at your house. I want you to clean out your cupboards.
Yeah.
And they get a little afraid on that because I really will stop by.
That's good. It's a transformation that's meant to be a new lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's great. And so, like you said, next week this all wraps up. What happens between now and then?
Okay, so today we're announcing the top 5. So there we are in alphabetical order. This Saturday they will be at Super Fitness North, and they will do what we call the very first time we've done this. It's a triathlon, a Super Fitness triathlon. So they will bike for 15 minutes, they will run for 15 minutes, and they will walk or swim laps in the pool at Super Fitness North for 15 minutes. So just the top 5. And so we'll start promptly at 6 a.m. and they will have to bust through that. So really it's all the things. It's not just lifting. It's not just cardio. It's all of it. And that, we feel like that's a really great challenge.
Definitely.
So that's next.
That's a good way to end things and kick it off. And again, this ends next week. And I believe we have a special airing on May 17th. So definitely want to tune in for that. Kelly, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.